Hi, Izzy. How are you today? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you okay. And I'm good. How are you?
Excellent. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. I'm doing well. All righty. So, reflecting on what we worked on in our last session, what would you say is maybe the thing you enjoyed most?
Well, definitely what I joined the most was definitely kind of looking at like different characters and like seeing like what might their voice sound like, what would be their backstory,
Yeah.
and definitely kind of like what they could be like talking about if I see them in like a photo, painting, cartoon, etc.
Mm-hmm. Love it. So, do you want to continue with that same type of exercise, or do you want to work on something a little bit different?
Maybe something a little bit different.
Sure. So, do you have anything particular in mind, or do you want me to choose something?
How about let's switch around and have you say have something in mind.
Absolutely. All right. So, why don't we work on some different types of character monologues? I'm just going to give you random ones that we're going to work on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, you can kind of think of it like, mm, it's sort of like if you think of cold reads, like you went into an audition and they were like, here, do this.
Mm-hmm.
And you just have to, in the moment, pick it up and run with it. And it's like, oh, I just have to try something and figure it out, right? So
Yeah.
that's what we're going to do right now. Okay. All right. So the first, all right. This is Renee, and it's a little bit of a shorter section. Okay. Um, you
Mm-hmm.
are a heartbreaker.
A heartbreaker. Okay.
Hmm.
All right. Got it.
That's all I know about your character.
All right.
All right, so let's go ahead. I do know that this also opens up a play. So the play is Tar Beach. All right, so I'm going to have you, this is the very first part in the play. So you are going to read through it, and then we're going to talk a little bit about what you think is happening here.
All right. In my normal voice.
Yeah,
All right then. Pretend this is a dream. This is a dream where you're having this is a dream you're having about me. About a girl you don't know. It's okay. You don't have to understand everything right now. This is only the beginning. It's the only way I can tell the story. Hang on, I have to
okay.
let my dog out. Hold
Oh,
on.
it's okay. I get that. I have a puppy, a new puppy right now, so I feel like he has to go out like every 30 minutes at least. And
It's
sometimes he
good.
still has accidents. He looks at me and he's like, "Sorry, Mom." But he can't control his bladder yet. He's only 10 weeks old.
Oh,
All righty. So he tries. He tries to tell me, but he sometimes is too late. All righty. So we're gonna talk a little bit about this. So who are you? Who are you talking to? What's your relationship to them?
well, definitely, like you said, this girl's name is Renee, and she's a heartbreaker. And I think she's like, um, think like to her like her friends or to her love interest or even just to the audience.
Mhm.
Like maybe it's like a little bit of a backstory about herself and like
Sure,
maybe like what she's planning to do.
sure. So what do you think she's planning to do?
Uh, Well, as a heartbreaker, I heard like most like heartbreakers are kind of like envious of like the couples they see around them.
Okay.
and like they like to have fun of trying to split those couples in half
Mm,
and maybe try to and if it the heartbreaker's a girl, maybe like have the man fall in love with them other than the man's first love. Or if they're a man, the heartbreaker, a man heartbreaker might try to steal the first man's girl.
got it. Okay, absolutely. So let's go ahead and we are going to try going through this again. Like you're trying to steal somebody else's boyfriend.
Yeah, steal that boyfriend's heart, but in a rude
Mhm.
way.
Yep.
Pretend this is a dream. It's a dream you're having about me, about a girl you don't know. It's okay if you don't have to understand everything right now. This is only the beginning. It's the only way I can tell you this story.
So can we make it a little more like tempting?
Okay, tempting. Got it. This is a pretend this is a dream. This is a dream you're having about me, about a girl you don't know. It's okay if you don't have to understand. If you don't, it's okay. You don't have to understand and everything right now. This is only the beginning. It's the only way I can tell you the story.
All right. So what do you think happened right before you say this to them?
Maybe, oh, I got a good idea. Like maybe I just kidnapped the boyfriend and like locked him into
Okay.
the room and like they and like have a like almost like a spotlight shine on them and then they don't see anyone but hear my voice.
Okay. Sure. Let's try that.
This is pretend this is a dream. It's a dream you're having about me, about a girl you don't know. It's okay. You don't have to understand everything right now. This is only the beginning. It's the only way I can tell the story.
Nice. Good. So then, what do you think you want from him? How do you hope he reacts to what you say?
Maybe I kind of want him to feel like terrified of me.
Okay. So you
Yeah,
want him to be scared. So frighten him.
yeah, like make him go, please just let me get back to my girlfriend. And to probably tell him like, too late. I'm your girlfriend now.
Yeah. Awesome. All right. So let's try that. You're going to frighten him. You want him to
Pretend,
be scared.
yeah, pretend this is a dream. This is a dream you're having about me, about a girl you don't know. It's okay. You don't have to understand everything right now. This is only the beginning. It's the only way I can tell you this story.
Nice. Good. So, what story are you going to tell him?
Maybe like a little backstory of how I came to be.
Sure. It could also be like maybe your thoughts and ideas of like the story of yours and his love story that's going to happen. You're like,
Okay.
picture this. It's going to be like this.
All right. Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. Like
Let's see.
maybe you're trying to get him to feel the same way about you, like to be on board with what you're thinking and your vision for your guys' future together.
Yeah, even though he already has a future of his own with his original love.
Yeah.
Like, pretend this is a dream. This is a dream you're having about me, about a girl you do not know. It's okay, you don't have to understand everything right now. This is only the beginning. It's the only way I can tell the story.
Nice. Good. All right. So then, how would you describe this character? What do we know about this character?
Very like sneaky, very definitely a bit of a siren vibe.
Okay. Nice. Okay, let's hear that.
Very sneaky, siren-like, trying to get your attention, but then all of a sudden like get you into a tough situation.
Yeah.
Pretend this is a dream. This is a dream you're having about me, about a girl you don't know. It's okay, you don't have to understand everything right now. This is only the beginning. It's the only way I can tell the story.
Nice. Good. You sounded a little bit like mm, maybe wistful or even pouty to me
Yeah,
there
that's
at
what I
the
was
end.
going for.
Okay, good. Awesome. So then, what is your hope as far as how he reacts to what you say?
I
Like,
hope
how do you
like
hope he reacts?
hope to react like a little startled at the first place, but then as like this scene kind of goes on, starts to fall out of starts to like get his mind only on me, like he got like he was like probably like I want him to feel how he was at the start with his first girlfriend, like all happy and sunshine to scared, frightened, but then quickly fall head over heels with me as soon as I after a little while after I kidnapped him.
Hmm. Nice. Yeah. Okay, so you want him to forget about his other girlfriend. You want him to fall in love with you. Yeah.
Yes.
So get
Mm-hmm.
him to fall in love with you.
Right. Pretend this is a dream. This is a dream you're having about me, about a girl you don't know. It's okay. You don't have to understand everything right now. This is only the beginning. It's the only way I can tell the story.
Good. All right. So who could be a good character inspiration for this script?
Ooh, character inspiration. Here we go
Yeah.
again. Hmm, character inspiration. Very like Lauren, very a little bit sneaky.
Sure.
Oh man, but who are some characters I can think of who are like that? Hmm. Well, definitely for like the sneaky part, a little bit of Alistair, and then a bit with the love interest, like the story about me, a girl you don't know. Maybe a bit
Yeah.
of angel dust in there too, kind of be all like
Okay.
lurid, seductive. And then for the end, like it's the only way I can tell you the story. Oh my God, what are also some sneaky characters? Oh, wasn't it? Oh, maybe Catwoman.
Okay. All right. So why don't we try Catwoman first?
Right. Pretend this is a dream. It's a dream you're having about me, about girl you don't know. It's okay. You don't have to understand everything. It's only the beginning. It's the only way I can tell this story.
Nice. Awesome. All right. Let's pick one of the others that you had mentioned. Why don't you try it as Angel Dust?
Pretend this is a dream. This is a dream you're having about me, about a girl you don't know. It's okay. You don't have to understand everything right now. This is only the beginning. It's the only way I can tell this story.
Nice. Awesome. All right. So let's pick another. What about, do you know the bunny rabbit in Space Jam?
Oh, Bugs Bunny, of course.
Yeah. Why don't we try that?
Yeah, pretend this is a dream. This is a dream you're having about me, about a girl you don't know. It's okay. You don't have to understand everything right now. It's only the beginning. It's only the way I can tell the story.
Nice. Awesome. How'd that feel?
Good.
Good. What about like one of the Disney princesses?
Disney princesses. Definitely like very light, very flowy. I'm gonna go with Ariel a bit.
Okay, let's try her.
Like, pretend this is a dream. It's a dream you're having about me, about a girl you don't know. It's okay. You don't have to understand everything right now. This is only the beginning. It's the only way I can tell the story.
Okay, good. So tell me a little bit about this character and what you felt like worked well out of those different choices. What were your favorites and why?
Definitely with one kind of be all almost like, how do I put this? Very moving, very like almost like quick change, almost a bit like switching from one character to a next as I go through each sentence.
Sure.
Like with very understanding and calm with like Ariel, and then very very like seductive with both with the where it says this is a dream you're having about me, about a girl you don't know. Definitely, but very seductive, very attractive and siren-like with Angel Dust and Catwoman.
Nice. Yeah, absolutely. All right, so let's try it again, just following your instincts.
All right. Pretend this is a dream. This is a dream you're having about me, about a girl you don't know. It's okay. You don't have to understand everything right now. This is only the beginning. It's the only way I can tell you this story.
Nice. Good. How did that feel?
A lot better.
Great. Awesome. Okay, I'm going to give you a different script now. We're going to see what we can do with it. All righty. So this is from Our Town by Thornton Wilder. Your character is Emily. All righty. Here it is. Oh, hold on one second. Oops. Oh, sorry, it's being funky. Give me 1 second. It's because I tried to paste too much in. It told me it was too long. There we go. Oops. Okay.
All
So
right.
Emily, um, she is dead. And she comes back to visit her town and childhood home one final time. And she is grappling with the impossibly fast passage of time. It's very bittersweet, nostalgic. Um, it's like wisdom beyond her time because she was taken far too soon. Yeah.
All right.
All right, let's try it.
Regular voice to get a little good
Yeah,
start.
exactly.
That's the town I knew when I was a little girl. And look, there's the old white fence that used to be around our house. Oh, I almost forgotten that. I've forgotten that. I used to love it so. Oh, how young Mama looks. I didn't know Mama was ever that young. Why didn't they have, why did they ever have to get old? Mama, I'm here. I'm grown up. Oh, Mama, just look at, oh, Mama, just look at me. 1 minute, as though you really saw me. Mama, 14 years have gone by. I'm dead. You're a grandmother. Mama, I'm married to George Gibbs. Gibbs, Mama. Wally's dead too. Mama, his appendix burst on a camping trip to North Conway. We felt just terrible about it. Don't you remember? But just for a moment now, we're all together. Mama, just for a moment, we're happy. Let's look at one another. I can't. I can't go on. It goes so fast. We don't have time to look at one another. I didn't realize. All that were going, so all that was going on and we never noticed. Take me back up the hill to my grave. But first, wait, one more look. Goodbye, world. Goodbye. Grover's Corner, Mama and Papa, and there.
Nice.
Whew, that was long.
All righty. So, um, okay. So what did you learn as you read through it?
Kind of like maybe like coming back as like a ghost and like taking a little trip down memory lane for her, looking back at all the good memories when she was alive after her incident,
Hmm.
and
Yeah.
want and notices her mom in probably like one of the windows and wants her to notice her, but to me it looks like it doesn't her mom doesn't know that she's there
Hmm. Yeah,
and
like her
want
mom can't see her or hear her.
yes.
Hmm. Yeah. Which is sad, you know?
Hmm.
It's so do you think you are trying to get your mom to hear you and see you?
Yes.
Yeah. So I want you to really go after that. Like try to get her attention, try to get her to see you, try to get her to hear you, try to connect with her. You desperately want her to hear you and see you and talk to you and touch you.
All right. That's me. And that's the town I knew when I was a little girl. And look, there's the old white fence that used to be around our house. Oh, I'd forgotten that. I used to love it so. Oh, how young Mama looks. I didn't know Mama was ever that young. Why did they ever have to get old? Mama, I'm here. I'm grown up. Oh, Mama, just look at me. 1 minute as though you saw me. You really saw me. Mama, 14 years have gone by. I'm dead. You're a grandmother. Mama, I married George Gibbs. Mama, Wally's dead too. Mama, his appendix burst on a camping trip to Conway. We felt just terrible about it. Don't you remember? But just for a moment now, we're together. Mama, for just a moment, we're happy. Let's look at one another. I can't. I can't go on. It goes so fast. We don't have the time to look at one another. I didn't realize. So all that was going on, and we never noticed. Take me back up the hill to my grave. But first, oh, wait, one more look. Goodbye, world. Goodbye. Grover's Corner, Mama and Papa.
Okay, good. So, so a lot of these things, do you feel like they're memories that you're trying to share with her, or are they like new information that she doesn't know?
Maybe like new information, like probably like I told her that she's a grandmother now with my
Yeah.
kids, and like she probably never got the chance to meet any of them.
Yeah. So why do you think she wouldn't know? Is it because like maybe she's getting older and maybe she's getting like Alzheimer's? Was she estranged from you? Like she's disconnected and distanced from them?
Definitely like doesn't know, like understand, like she never got the news.
Mm,
Like nobody ever told her.
yeah. And how does that make you feel?
Made me feel ashamed of myself. Like, why didn't I just tell her myself?
Hmm. Yeah. So do you think maybe you like grew up and kind of like went your separate ways, like lived your life without her, and now looking back, you're sorry for that? So this is almost like an apology.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and try it like that you're apologizing to her.
All right, I'll do it in like, oh, we only have 1 minute left. So that's the town I knew when I was a little girl. And look, there's the old white fence that used to be around our house. Oh, I'd forgotten that. I used to love it so. Oh, look how young Mama looks. I didn't know Mama was that young. Why did they ever have to get old? Uh, Mama, I'm here. I've grown up. Oh, Mama, just look at me for 1 minute, as though you really saw me. Mama, 14 years have gone by. I'm dead. You're a grandmother now. Mama, Mama, I married George Gibbs. Mama, Wally's dead too, Mama. But because, Mama, his appendix burst on a camping trip to North Conway. He felt just as terrible about it. Don't you remember? Just for a moment now, we're all together. Mama, just for a moment, we're happy. Let's look at one another. I can't. I can't go on. It goes by so fast. We don't have time to look at one another. I didn't realize. So all that was all that was going on, and we never noticed. take me back up the hill to my grave. But first, oh, wait, one more thing. Goodbye, world. Goodbye. Rover's Corner, Mama and Papa.
Okay, good. All right. So, who could be a good character inspiration for this character?
Definitely like um Emily the corp from the Corpse Bride.
Okay. All right, let's try that.
All right, let's see. Even though I'm gonna have to do it in a British accent and
That's all
pronounce
right.
it as and pronounce mama as mama,
Sure.
as they did back in those days. That's the old house. That's the town I knew when I was a little girl. And look, there's the old white fence that used to be around our house. Oh, I've forgotten about that. I used to love it so. Oh, how young Mama looks. I didn't know Mama ever looked that young. Why did they ever have to get old? Mama, I'm here. I'm grown up now. Oh, Mama, just look at me. One moment, as though you saw me as though you really saw me. Mama, 14 years ago have gone by. I'm dead. You're a grandmother now, Mama. I married George Gibbs, Mama. Wally's dead now, too. Mama, his independence burst into on a camping trip to North Cornway. We felt terrible about it. Don't you remember? Just for a moment now, we're all together. Mama, for just a moment, we're happy now. Let's look at each other. Let's look at one another. Oh, I can't. I can't go on. It goes so fast. We don't have time to look at one another. I didn't realize. So all so all that was going on and we never noticed. Take me back up the hill to my grave. But first, oh wait, uh, one moment. Look, one more look. Goodbye, world. Goodbye. Grover's Corner, Mama and Papa.
Good. All right. So, one comment, it's appendix. You're talking about
Appendix,
someone's
sorry.
appendix
Appendix,
bursting.
sorry.
Yep, appendix. Yep. So I just
Appendix.
wanted to clarify that because it's like a little muddy and unclear the way you were saying it. Um, like I knew what you were trying to say, but it was kind of muddy. So appendix, just wanted to you know, have you know that. So what was maybe your favorite thing about that?
Definitely favorite thing, like a good inspiration. Like maybe I'll kind of take it in like to Emily's backhood, like from the Corpse Bride, not the actual character from the script, like when she was alive.
Yeah. Yeah. So then what was maybe something that changed from the time before to that time?
Definitely kind of a bit of a lonely time,
Hmm.
and maybe like a bittersweet time, like a bittersweet memory lane time.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you were going to maybe pick one thing that's a key takeaway from that experience to tell yourself or tell someone else how to improve this script, this monologue, what would you tell them based on what you just experienced working on this script?
One thing I would definitely like take away from this, definitely like how I came to be, like I hope like even though I'm gone now, like does my family still even remember me?
Mhm. Yeah, right. So that makes your character sad, right? At the
Hmm.
core of everything, they feel really sad and maybe just heartbroken and sorrowful and missing them, right?
Hmm.
Hmm. Yeah. So then, how would you say these two scripts, these two characters, how are they similar and how are they different?
Definitely be like a bit on the lonely side for both of them. Just want
Yeah.
people to like be with them,
Hmm.
and definitely kind of like bittersweet.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice. Good. All right. So then, what's going to be your practice plan for this week?
Practice plan, like definitely kind of like, of course, character inspiration. Find a little like understand like what's going on here and
Hmm.
like why are they doing this?
Yeah. Yes. What's going on? Why are they doing it? What is their motivation? Yeah. What drives the character? Love it.
Hmm.
Awesome. Great work today, Izzy. We'll get back at it again next time.
All right then.
Have a good rest of your week and have a happy Halloween. Did you pick out a costume?
Well, since I'm in college, I don't think I'm gonna go in costume, but definitely like a
Sure.
cute dress.
Yeah. Are you maybe are there any like events, Halloween events or like activities? Like does your school do like a festival or anything? Or are you gonna go to like a spooky circus or anything
I
to
don't know.
celebrate?
Maybe I might just like stay home and like kind of like be all have a more comfy Halloween, like watching
Sure.
like cool movies and like
Yeah, you could watch Hocus Pocus or Harry Potter or something that feels kind of like,
yeah.
fun and thematic. So,
Hmm.
yeah. Well, you could always pass out candy at home. That's always fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. Do you have like any roommates or your family?
No, I'm living with my family.
Yeah, well, that's really smart because you save a lot of money that way if you're, in
Hmm.
college paying for school and everything, and then, you're living at home. So, yeah, maybe you could pass out candy. You could, celebrate that way. You can watch movies that are, Halloween spooky themed and, just still like, eat your favorite Halloween foods and things. What's maybe your favorite Halloween food or candy?
Oh, I don't know. That's a good question.
Oh, yeah, it is. It is. I went to a pumpkin patch last weekend. We took the dogs with us because we went through a corn maze and took them on the hayride and we walked around the pumpkin patch and picked out pumpkins, but it was like dog friendly. So we took those. That was pretty fun.
Hmm.
So, well, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. I'll see you next Wednesday, okay?
Okay.
Bye, Izzy.
Bye.